I tell you it's lonesome by any other name. It's hard for me to live without your warm, tender touch. Love and lust hand in hand, maybe too little, maybe too much. Won't you please give me a chance to right the wrongs I've done? In my heart of hearts, you've always been the one, the only one. Dancing around each other, trying to shift the blame. Call it we need time apart. It's lonesome by any other name. Thinking about the wrong turns, dead ends that got me to this place. In the broken heart sweepstakes, I'm about to win the race. But this is one contest I don't care about at all. I'm spending blue moon midnights pining for your call. Dancing around each other, trying to shift the blame. Call it we need time apart. It's lonesome by any other name. I caught a glimpse of your sweet face in the parking lot last night. You were walking with another, my arms aching to hold you tight. In the dim light of this honky-tonk, our eyes will meet again. Love's fire will burn between us as we remember how it was back when. We were dancing with each other, not trying to shift the blame. Call it we need time apart. It's lonesome by any other name. Oh, I tell you it's lonesome by any other name. Well, howdy, friends and neighbors. Welcome to South Central Texas, just east of San Antonio at Rancho Cinco Caballos. And we're going to do a whole hour of original tunes here. And we thank you for spending this part of your Sunday with us. My name is Dennis J. And salud. Before we get started, I'd like to put out an official, couple official thank yous here. First to New World Deli and Joel McCall, who's doing a great job on getting this all going. It's a tough job and somebody's got to do it. So thanks, Joel. And also to Charlie Stewart from Handshake Management for setting this up. And the good folks at New World Deli in Austin, Texas for making it all possible. Here's a little tune off of my second record. It's called, produced by Lloyd Maines. It's called My Baby's Arms. There's no use in lying, fooling around, beating round the bush, or skipping town. I'm tortured, you're tired. We're both self-consumed with enough grief and guilt to fill up this room. The things that brought us joy throughout the years are now bringing us both to the brink of tears. Always on edge, our nerves are almost shot. Somehow we still love each other a lot. It's sad to see love turn from joy to pain. A teardrop bears witness to cold winter rain. I'm hoping the springtime will start our love anew and bring back the desire that was me and you. If we could start all over, relive the days when we pleased each other so many ways, my hunger for you and your unselfish charms made me always yearn to be in my baby's arms. Made me always yearn to be in my baby's arms. In my baby's arms. In my baby's arms. In my baby's arms. Now, this is interesting, doing it without the smell of the grease paint and the roar of the crowd. So we will, I guess, drown our sorrows with water here in between songs and soldier on. Here's a little old style cowboy tune I wrote when I was coming back from playing a Western music festival out in Arizona. And I was going back to Texas through New Mexico, and on the border of Arizona and New Mexico, there's a place as you get into Arizona called Texas Canyon. So I thought, what an appropriate place to finish writing this song. I opened your letter in the day's morning light. Sierra del Carmen, enfold me tonight. Your warmth and your beauty fill this old cowboy's heart. I opened your letter, it made me feel better since we drifted apart. I opened your letter while riding night bird, such sweet tender mercy in your written word, your warmth and your beauty fill this old cowboy's heart. I opened your letter, it made me feel better since we drifted apart. I opened your letter at the roundups inn, perchance to meet in El Paso once again in Big Bend. Your warmth and your beauty fill this old cowboy's heart. I opened your letter, it made me feel better since we drifted apart. I opened your letter, it made me feel better since we drifted apart. There's a little tune that I wrote, or at least started writing it, the night Elvis died. I was working at a bowling alley in North Austin, had a few days off, so grabbed my guitar and threw it in the back of the old telephone company van and took off for West Texas to see the Marfa Lights. I was gone, hit the highway turn, heading straight for the New Mexico line. Sweet, sweet, sweet baby's gonna let me. I'm gonna show her you can play free. Blinded by West Texas sand, jet rings ghost walking this land. I hear the Tupelo flash racing hell, the end of Lonely Street at Heartbreak Hotel. Hard, hard, hard driving in the night. Make me come clean, make me feel right. Only the lonely know how I feel. With my heart on the highway, my hand on the wheel. Blinded by West Texas sand, jet rings ghost walking this land. I hear the tuba of flash raising hell. The end of Lonely Street at Heartbreak Hotel. Lost, lost, lost in love and a dream, in a lonesome valley to a teenage queen. Running hard, running loose, running scared, man, she gives me a chill. The love we shared, blinded by West Texas sand. Jet rings goes a walking this land. I hear the tuba flash raising hell. The end of Lonely Street at Heartbreak Hotel. I hear the tuba flash raising hell. The end of Lonely Street at Heartbreak Hotel. Well, I hope you like that tune. It's a fun tune to do. And we'll do a little shameless self-promotion now. Some point here, we'll get in detail. There's some CDs that are available. If you go to my Facebook page, sign in, friend, you can see the link. There's an email link that send you details if you want to get one or two of the CDs we have. Both produced by Lloyd Maines. One of them's called Western and Country. It's a full album, and the other one's a little EP of 4 songs called Blue Bonnet Days in Texas. Here's one of the tunes from Western and Country that I got lucky enough to win the Will Rogers Award from the Academy of Western Artists for the best Western music song of 2017. This little tune goes something like this. The lines in my face getting deeper. I'm trying hard as hell to keep her and to prove that I'm someone worth loving for. Comes a time to forsake self-pity, leave this hurry-up city for a place and a time that'll be ours forevermore. I'm yearning for that little bit of paradise out where the sunset kisses the big full moon, where inner peace will be our gift to each other, and where I will sing you a cowboy tune. I've sought solace in the bottle, trying my damnedest to coddle and protect those feelings that keep our love alive. The jukebox plays my last song. Time to get up and get along. Pull myself together and pull out of this dive. I'm yearning for that little bit of paradise, out where the sunset kisses the big full moon, where inner peace will be our gift to each other, and where I will sing you a cowboy tune. Where I will sing you a cowboy tune. Here's the next tune we want to do. Here's the title track from the little EP. Goes a little something like this. Blue bonnet days in Texas, sleeping in this old boxcar, looking for work, town to town, memories never far from my mind. A nickel in my Stetson, $1 in my shoe. Blue bonnet days in Texas, so lonesome for you. Yodelay, ole, ole. Blue bonnet days in Texas, their beauty thrills me so. Season always passes, so sad to see them go. A cowpuncher is my trade, sometimes I write a little tune on my old guitar on a summer night under a lone star moon. Yodelay, ole, ole. Blue bonnet days in Texas, out thumbing a ride. I might just pick her a bouquet, but I best leave them to abide, so that others will surely see them and never have to look twice. Blue bonnet days in Texas, thank you for being so nice. Blue bonnet days in Texas, a blue yodeler's paradise. A-lee-la-lee, oh-lee, oh-lee. And now we beg your kind indulgence as we switch guitars here and continue on. Now I'd like to do a little tune for you off the Western and Country album. It's called The Thorns of Your Roses. Our first night with each other, wondering if this affair would last. Flames of desire would not die for the present victims of the past. Dropped in all pretense, I'm down on my knees. In my hands, the thorns of your roses. From your lips, one last pretty plea. That train's leaving, never coming back. That sunset fades to black. Different words, the same fear. Different words, the same tears. Our last night with each other, wondering if the cost has come due. The chips are down, dealing the ace of hearts, straight back to you. Drop in all pretense, I'm down on my knees. In my hands, the thorns of your roses. From your lips, one last pretty plea. That train's leaving, never coming back. That sunset fades to black. Different words, the same fears. Different words, the same tears. Here's a tune from a ways back that I wrote for a little group of people that are putting on a television play production set in West Texas. It's called Sorry Excuse for Love. Now tears wash away the shame. Hunger hide away the lies. Bitterness deep down in the heart. Crazy shining through the eyes. You take what's rightfully yours. I'll take what's rightfully mine. For a few sweet moments, below and above, it's a sorry excuse for love. My spirit is a lonesome ghost town. My looks a scarred up railroad tie. There's some kind of mercy in a West Texas rain, and a stranger in a blood red sky. You take what's rightfully yours. I'll take what's rightfully mine. For a few sweet moments, below and above, it's a sorry excuse for love. What's done is done and over. I'm tired of asking what's this all for. There's a day for dying and a day for trying to live without lying anymore. You take what's rightfully yours. I'll take what's rightfully mine. For a few sweet moments, below and above, it's a sorry excuse for love. It's a sorry excuse for love. Yodeling. Ooh. And here's a little tune from the new EP called The Words I Don't Love You Anymore. The pieces of our hearts on the table, pieces of the puzzle on the floor, the words we thought would never be spoken, the words I don't love you anymore. The midnight trains winding low on the jukebox, the waltz we danced not so long before. We moved apart in knowing glances, with the words I don't love you anymore. Is false pride really the true reason? Something secret, something sad, something cold. How many final chapters have been written with the words I don't love you anymore? Is false pride really the true reason? Or something secret, something sad, something cold? How many final chapters have been written with the words I don't love you anymore? Too many final chapters have been written with the words I don't love you anymore. The words I don't love you anymore. This next tune is something I wrote about after hearing a story, a true story from Lloyd Maines, my producer, growing up in West Texas. Salesman knocking on the door says, I've got you a deal to teach you how to play the guitar they call Hawaiian steel. If you ain't got a lot of money, we got the installment plan. I truly am much obliged what I learned from that man. Cowboy rhythm, blue norther blowing in. Cowboy rhythm make you fall in love again. And if I ever find her, we never more will part. Cowboy rhythm, deep in the heart. My brothers and me played the dances many a Saturday night. Lubbock in the rearview mirror, fading out of sight. Traveling the world over, making friends along the way. Playing this old steel guitar, working hard every day. Cowboy rhythm, blue norther blowing in. Cowboy rhythm, back in the saddle again. And if I ever find her, we never more will part. Cowboy rhythm, deep in the heart. Cowboy rhythm, blue norther blowing in. Cowboy rhythm, blue yodel at the end. And if I ever find her, we never more will part. Cowboy rhythm, deep in the heart. Cowboy rhythm, deep in the heart. Ali-ole, ali-ole, ole. Well, we're winding down our little soiree here today. Thank you for your attendance, and we think we might do it again around Christmas time, so stay tuned. Here's a song off of Western and Country called A Picture in My Wallet. I wonder how it all came to this. In a room full of friends, it's you I miss. Picture in my wallet of you, all by my lonesome feeling blue. Leaving you had hardly crossed my mind. What in heavens did I think that I would find? A picture in my wallet of you, all by my lonesome feeling blue. I guess we got what we deserve. So who cares who gets in the last word? A picture in my wallet of you, all by my lonesome feeling blue. Pick up the pieces of those years, put them back together with our tears. A picture in my wallet of you, all by my lonesome feeling blue. There's a picture in my wallet of you, all by my lonesome feeling blue. All by my lonesome feeling blue. All by my lonesome feeling blue. Well, we're going to wrap it up with one final tune here. And before I go, I'd like to humbly ask everybody to be sure to go out and vote, either early or in person on November 3rd. The future of our democracy in our country depends on you. Gather round me, friends, a story I will tell of a place on earth between heaven and hell. Life's mortal remains given unto me to do the last great necessity. From the break of day until the sun went down, I walked, I worried this hallowed ground. Abe Lincoln rode by this old cemetery to do the last great necessity. There was a funeral on a warm spring day for a young man gunned down in the alleyway. Sorrow in her eyes, his grandmother asked me to do the last great necessity. A second line band marched up the street into the graveyard, mourners there to meet. voices lifted in song, just a closer walk with thee, to do the last great necessity. As I write this song in 2020, coronavirus blues might be the death of me. There's a fool in the White House too blind to see, to do the last great necessity. Days full of fear, nights filled with pain, so many loved ones on the funeral train, so many die alone, no nearby family, to do the last great necessity. The first day I promised to do the best I can. The last day I walked away a better man. I wasn't there to be a big shot or for the love of money, to do the last great necessity. Saints to the left, sinners to the right, acts of contrition in the dead of night. In the mirror I see my very own mortality, to do the last great necessity. So gather round me, friends, the story I will tell of a place on earth between heaven and hell. Life's mortal remains given unto me, to do the last great necessity. The last great necessity. Adios.